Hey, yo, what up? Richie Valentine here. I'm telling you, man, future motion got me messed up. I've been sitting around and looking like this since October, waiting for my one wheel GT. Ladies and gentlemen, just know what you're getting yourself into when you buy a one wheel board that's new. It's a pre order. You're going to be waiting a long time. So it's February now, and I've been waiting for my one wheel for several months now. They pushed back the date on at least 3 different occasions for me. Luckily, I got to practice on my friend's one wheel pint. But this isn't something new with Future Motion. They've, from what I've heard, other riders have told me that when they dropped their pint, it took them about 6 months to get that out the door finally. Yeah, this board has just taken a really long time. In the meantime, what I've been doing is I've been slowly accumulating all the safety gear that I need. As you can see, I got my full face helmet and I got my body armor. What I have here is a Elite 5.5 HD Pro body armor. If you check out any of the one wheel forum or like injury Facebook sites, you'll see that a lot of the injuries include people with broken collarbones and stuff like that. So I went on OfferUp and I found this lovely little body armor with the shoulder pads. I think this is going to be really helpful in any sort of falls I may sustain. It has the shoulder protection up here and some collarbone protection right here. And if you want to take it another step further, what you want to do is you want to buy a neck brace. They also sell that, which inserts right into here. There's a little pocket where my fingers are. And then the neck brace helps buffer any additional like snapping injuries that you may have if your neck whips around or if you fall forward and you land pretty hard on your collarbone. You have that additional protection. So along with that, I have some shin guards. They are full coverage shin guards. They are also of the Elite brand. It covers your knees as well as your shins. So, I mean, we may think we're safe on the board, but you'll never know what can happen. So it's good to have that additional padding, especially when the one wheel GT is going to be the first board. It'll be my first board in my possession. And so it's high power, high torque. And so I'm just getting ready for it. So as of yesterday, now mind you, I ordered about 1 day after the release of the one wheel GT, so probably October 28th. Initially, I ordered the Pint X, but made a last minute decision to cancel that order and go with the GT. And I'm glad I did, actually. But I got a message from Klarna yesterday, which is the payment hub that allows you to do payments on your one wheel GT over the course of 12 months or whatever it is. It goes, "Hi, One Wheel has just confirmed your purchase. We've started your payment plan. Your first payment will be collected March 11th, 2022. And that'll be the price of $106.04 onto my MasterCard." And what's nice about that email is I think that might mean my board is actually going to get shipped in March. It currently has an estimated ship date of March 2nd, which was pushed off from the original late January time. I think my first time was January 26th. That was my first ship date. And then they moved it to January 28th. And then they moved it into early February. And then now finally March 2nd. So getting that message from Klarna saying that they'll charge my card starting March 11th hopefully sounds to me like the board is going to be shipping out early March. And from October, that's about 5 months since I ordered it. And based off of what other riders have said, especially with when the one wheel pint dropped, they waited about 6 months. So hopefully that's a sign that our boards are going to be coming out in March. But as I said, you guys, in the meantime, just waiting around, you want to make sure you get all your safety gear together, so when you get your board, you can start riding safely for a really long time, because as you know, injuries will kind of slow you down and prevent you from enjoying your board for a longer period of time, which we don't want. So we're going to go back over to my helmet here. It's nice, shiny, aesthetic, and the buckle, the default buckle on it, is pretty clunky. So I went online and I bought an aftermarket helmet buckle here. It's Ridewear, and it just snaps in. It's metal and it unclips pretty easily. So it goes in like this, and then it just easily unbuckles like so. Okay, it was easier with two hands. There's that. Other equipment I have, I got my GoPro 360 sitting around doing nothing. I can't wait to bring you guys a lot of cool riding footage with that as well. It's on an extra long selfie stick with a tripod base, which is pretty cool. So I can just set it up and probably ride circles around it, and anything else that might sound like a good idea. So in addition to the safety gear that I've been collecting, I've also been watching a lot of tricks videos and what to do with your one wheel. I don't want to do like a ton of flashy tricks. I just want to do a bunch of practical tricks, such as just bonking over tree roots or crawling up sidewalks and onto the curbs, and hopping off of curbs, things like that. Basically making your ride as smooth as possible. It's just like a skater who can do an ollie up a curb or something like that. But so I'm studying those videos and get my gear together, and basically all I can do right now before my board comes. Fortunately, I'm not one of those people who sold their other boards while they were waiting for their GT. I feel really bad for those folks, because now we know Future Motion takes forever. They take your money up front and then they delay your product. That's like interest-free financing from you. It's ridiculous. But hopefully they deliver a flawless product, or at least a really, really good product, which, I mean, you can almost be certain that it is going to be real nice. I did order the treaded tire. There have been a few people I've heard about who bought the slick tire with some regrets, and they ended up canceling their order because they wanted the treaded tire, and they couldn't make that change because the order has already been placed. And so that would have meant they had to take their order out of queue, which would put their board really far out before it gets delivered. Yeah, I feel bad for them. They should have just kept the slick tread tire and just gone with that. And once that wears out, then you get the treaded tire. I think all those YouTube videos of the GT has really hyped up the treaded tire. But anyway, I got it because I'm not a heavy trick person, at least that I know of yet. But I do want to ride on a lot of trails. Where I live, there are tons of natural trails, dirt trails, gravel trails, pavement, asphalt, you name it. And I can also take it to the beach. So I just want some additional traction. And I thought it was unique. Why not? And it was the launch day too, so why not? So there it is, folks. That's what I've been up to as I wait for the GT. Let me know what you guys have been doing to prepare for your GT to arrive. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks.